Our today's topic is network and networking devices. A network consists of two or more computers that are linked in order to share resources and to exchange files. The networking devices are: first one is LAN, that is local area network. Second is modem or Wi-Fi router. Third is switch or server. And the last is Bluetooth. But in this session, I am going to teach you about Wi-Fi routers. A Wi-Fi router is a device that performs the function of a router and also includes the function of a wireless access point. It is used to provide access to the internet or a private computer network. And these are mainly of three types. First one is wired, second is wireless, and third one is hybrid. Now let's see the difference between wired and wireless router. From installation point of view, a wired connection is rather simple to set up. All you need is a connecting cable from your computer to your router, and wireless network take a bit more work to set up. And you will need to place the router in a location where your computer will receive a clear signal. And from security point of view, wireless network do pose some security risk because they are usually being broadcast in public places. Wireless signal encryption offers some protection, but wireless is still not secure as Ethernet and other wired connections. Here are some tips to secure your Wi-Fi router. Your first tip is change the SSID so that it is difficult for attackers to guess about manufacturer name and model number of router used. Our second tip is activate encryption. Use the latest encryption, that is Wi-Fi protected access 2. Our next tip is activate firewall for both private and public networks. Then turn off guest networks. Our next tip is turn off Wi-Fi protected setup. Then disable DHCP and use static IP range instead. Our next tip is turn on MAC address filtering. And our last tip is change the default password and use a strong password instead. Strong password means a combination of small and capital letters along with numbers and special characters, as you can see in this example. Okay? Now let's talk a bit about IP addresses. So, what is IP address? IP address is a unique identity of a computer system in a network. There are two types of IP addresses, or we can say there are two versions of IP addresses, IP version 4 and IP version 6. IP version 4 is a 32-bit network address and IP version 6 is a 128-bit address. And there are two types of IP addresses. First one is public and second is private. Public IP address is the one which is provided by your internet service provider to your modem. And private IP address is the one which is provided by your modem to the PC. Okay? Let's not deep dive in IP addresses, so that's it for this tutorial.